Hello, today I'm going to show you that Ruby Weapon isn't that tough. Ruby Weapon is an optional superboss added to the international release of the game. Ruby Weapon is more difficult to find than Emerald Weapon. You have to kill Ultimate Weapon, then fight a random battle, then Ruby Weapon will appear buried in the sands around Gold Saucer. If that doesn't work, try saving and reloading your game and Ruby Weapon will appear. Bump into it with the Highwind or Chocobo and it will emerge. Ruby Weapon has the highest defense in the game by far at 480, the highest dexterity at 253, and the second highest HP at 800,000. Ruby Weapon has a bunch of powerful and terrifying abilities, such as the enemy skill Shadow Flare, the spell Ultima, and, most dangerous, Whirl Sand, which can take a party member out of the fight entirely. Also, its tentacles can inflict tons of status conditions. The trick to killing Ruby Weapon is knowing what it can do and how to effectively fight it. Two of our party members are already incapacitated intentionally, because Ruby Weapon is impervious to all damage until he sticks his fingers into the ground. He doesn't do this until only one character is active. If we don't start with two characters dead, he'll use Whirl Sand to randomly pick two of our characters and then remove them entirely from the fight. If we do it this way, we can pick who we fight him with. Ruby's weakness is its susceptibility to paralysis. To that end, we'll use Dazers, which inflict paralysis for a few turns. We also have Elixirs, in case we get damaged, and Hero Drinks, to buff Cloud's stats in battle. For our equipment, we'll use Cloud's best weapon, the Zydric, which cuts all damage in half, and a ribbon to protect against the tentacle's nasty status ailments. Surprisingly, we only need 3 materia to beat Ruby. W item allows us to use Dazers and Hero Drinks, or Dazers and Elixirs in a single turn to keep Ruby stunned and heal or buff Cloud. Double Cut lets us increase our damage output significantly, and Counterattack gives us extra damage if one of Ruby Weapon's attacks goes through. Let's get started. Since only one party member is active, Ruby Weapon will open the fight by burying his fingers in the ground, which will emerge behind the party as tentacles. We're going to want to use 4 Hero Drinks on Cloud before we do anything else. Now that the Hero Drinks are in play, we can begin our attack. And it's really just a simple pattern. We attack until Ruby unfreezes, we use Dazers, and then we continue to attack until he unfreezes. We simply repeat this until Ruby Weapon dies. the hero drinks in play, none of Ruby Weapon's attacks are really any threat. The only thing we really have to worry about are the tentacles. But even they are really not a threat, because they deal damage that are gravity element. Gravity element, it deals damage based on percentages of health remaining, so it cannot actually deal lethal damage. As long as we continue to heal every couple turns, we can't lose this fight. And there it is. Ruby Weapon defeated. Ruby Weapon leaves behind a lot of experience and a lot of AP, but it also leaves behind the Desert Rose. The Desert Rose can be exchanged for a Gold Chocobo. The Gold Chocobo is the pinnacle of Chocobo breeding. It can run on any terrain, shallows, quicksand, mountains, deep water, anything, and is absolutely necessary to acquire the Knights of the Round summon materia. In order to redeem this Desert Rose for Gold Chocobo, we first must go to the Chocobo farm. We head over here to this small building, and we talk to Choco Bill. Talk to him a second time, ask him to take care of your Chocobos. Rent one of the stables from him for 10,000 gil. You'll have more than enough from the defeat of Ruby Weapon. Then leave the building. Head back off the farm. Back onto the Highwind. And then head northwest. To Calm. The first small town you visited after leaving Midgar. Go to this little house. Go to the second floor. And talk to the old man. Select Trade. And he'll summon the Chocobo. Talk to the Chocobo. You'll get a choice to name it, whatever you like. It'll walk away. And when you return to the Chocobo farm, you'll be able to ride it. That's everything you need to know about Ruby Weapon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!